What's going on, Zonin here, and for today we are in the Chargers offensive playbook, and we're going to be taking a look at the trips tight end. Now for the audibles, I like to have the motion bench, motion return levels, motion Z spot, and I like to come out in curl flat. Sometimes I come out in the China wide post. I also like to play dry post, and wide receiver short post is also a really good play. And when we come out, it's going to look just like this, and it's something I like to do out of here. I'm going to go ahead and just put circle on a curl, and we're going to go ahead and snap the ball. And I like to make a read between my angle route and my curl. If we can go ahead and stem that down about one time for extra spacing. If the user decides to play the Texas route, we're going to have our curl. And if there's no flat defender on this left side, we can go ahead and snap to our speed flat. For another setup, we're going to go ahead and put the tight end on a streak. We're going to put our outside receiver square. We're going to put him on an in route, and we're going to go ahead and flat the running back just like this. And I like to hit my running back in my in route for a check down. And if you wait on it, we can go ahead and pass lead our post route down and away from that safety. For another setup, I'm going to go ahead and drag the tight end. We're going to put circle on the corner, and we're going to put our outside receiver square. We're going to put him on a fade. We're going to have our drag from the tight end. Got our Texas out of the backfield. And towards the sideline, we're going to have our corner route from circle. We're going to pass lead this down and away from that corner on that deep zone. So for our first play, we have motion bench. And we're going to go ahead and throw the tight end on a post. We're going to streak our running back out of the backfield. And on the backside, we can do whatever we want. I'm gonna go ahead for a clear out. We're gonna put triangle on a streak, and we can go ahead and put our outside receiver square. We can put him on a return. So we're gonna have something just like this, and we can go ahead and stem down the post about one time for an early cut. And against cover 3 and cover 4, we're gonna have our running back out of the backfield on that streak. If there's no flat out there, we can go ahead and hit our out route from our motion receiver. We can have our post route if we pass lead this down and away. And for the last read, we're going to have our return route in a really good spot. So for the next play, we have motion return. And for this play, I like to go ahead and put the tight end on a slant. We're going to streak our slot receiver triangle, and we can go ahead and flat the running back just like this. We're going to snap it. I like to look at my slant from the tight end first. So if he's open right there, we can go ahead and hit him. Next, I like to look at the return route. And for the last read, I like to look at our in route from our outside receiver square. We can hit him right in the middle of the field. For the next play, we're going to look at the motion Z spot. And for this play, I'm going to go ahead and drag the tight end. We're going to put the slot receiver on a streak, and we're going to stem up our post route about one time. And against cover 3, I like to look at the post route. We can go ahead and pass lead our post down and away from the safety. We still have the check down from our drag, but we got a really good spot route from our motion receiver. Sits at a really good spot underneath those zones. For the next play, we're going to look at wide receiver short post. And for this setup, I'm going to go ahead and put circle on a zig. We're going to go ahead and flat the slot receiver. We're going to put the tight end on an out route. We're going to streak the running back out of the backfield. Like to look at the zig and the flat first. We're going to look at the running back side, and we're going to be able to have him as well against cover 3 and cover 4. And for our outside receiver square, I like to stem him up about one time for better spacing, and we can go ahead and have him in a really good spot. And for our outside receiver, we're going to stem up that post route about one time for better spacing. And for our outside receiver square, we're going to go ahead and stem him up about one time for better spacing. For another setup, let's go ahead and streak our circle receiver. Let's drag our triangle. I'm going to go ahead and put the slot receiver triangle on a drag, and we can run a corner and a flat on the other side. And this is going to get that post route a lot more open. For another play, I like to come out in the China wide post. And for the only adjustment I like to make out of this play, we're going to go ahead and put the slot on a streak like this. And I like to put the running back on a wheel. So when we snap the ball, we're going to look at our in route first. We're going to look at that corner route from our slot. And we got this post route from the tight end, and we're going to go ahead and pass lead that down and away from the safety. And for another play, I like to come out and drive post. And the only adjustment I'm going to make, I'm going to go ahead and put the tight end on a streak. So we're going to look at our in routes first for our checkdowns. We're going to look right back at our outside receiver. And for our post, we're able to pass lead that down and away from the corner. Got that corner. Good catch. Ah, man, almost made that stop. Pick. All right. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and put my linebackers in those flats. Screen. I can't get over there. Same thing. Go ahead and swat that for me. Nice. Screen, I'm trying to get over there. Good tackle. I like this man look. If my linebacker was able to get that pick, he would have been good. Oh, yeah. All right, good play. Got my running back. Got the post. Nice. This man got the tight end. That was a bad pass, but he got it. Come on, good hit, good hit. Bit closer. Good one. Make a tackle. Nice. Great. All right. Good pick. Oh my God. Make a tackle here. It's a hard one. Good. Got the Texas. Good catch. Looking at that tight end again. He gets wide open on that corner. We're gonna try this halfback swing. Oh, nice. It's a good play. Oh, good block. I was not looking at the time. We had no time left. I forgot how slow the playmakers are. Yeah, I like this. And that same play again. Still got that corner out. Nice. I had to throw that out. I was staring at my corner, but he got stuck. I'll put that running back on the streak. Yeah, we need to. That corner kept getting stuck on the wheel.